dangerous. Ain't too many can bang with us. Angel us, label us notorious. Hey, happy birthday to the notorious B.I.G. Of course, I had to pick a song where that demon he used to work with ain't in it, but happy birthday to Biggie. Biggie, give me one more chance. That used to be my favorite rapper because he was just so he couldn't breathe when he talked normally, but then when he rapped, he just all of a sudden could breathe, and I'm like, man, that's talent. I always love me some Big. Shout out to Big on his birthday. I wonder how old he would have been today. I mean, I don't care enough to go look, but you know. What's up, y'all? It is Wednesday, hump day. And I am so excited that we are having a 3-day weekend coming up. That's my favorite thing about this week, waiting on the 3-day weekend. I had very little energy today. It was like a struggle for sure. And yeah, I pushed myself though. I went to the gym and ate a little something, but I just been just blah all day. Maybe I need some electrolytes or something. I'm sipping on some now. Hopefully that'll get me together. But yeah, other than that, y'all, I didn't do too much today. It was thunderstorming and raining here and sunshine next minute, spring weather. I'm enjoying the long days because I know June 21st, when summer hits, the days start getting shorter. June 21st is the longest day of the year. So just know that. Enjoy these long days right now while we have them. Other than that, y'all, I really didn't do nothing today. Like I said, I was on a struggle bus with my energy. And yeah, I'm trying to get it up now. But if we gonna make it, do what it do. Let's get into this news. President Biden kicks off a series of events that will focus on members of the military by highlighting bipartisan laws. Trump allies appear to misconstrue standard operating procedure FBI with what they called an attempt by President Biden's administration to assassinate former president during 2022 search for Mar-a-Lago. A woman who was living inside of a sun roof on a Michigan grocery store told police it was an old safe spot known to her family, though she didn't explain why she chose to stay there for a year. I mean, she had a nice spot up there. I don't even know why they hated on her. Video shows a moment when a school bus crashed into a mobile home in Greenville. She was, oh no, how did that happen? The students were not injured. Las Vegas restaurant ran a Bluey Day promotion telling parents that children could meet Bluey and his friends, but the restaurant has now apologized after photos appeared to show a man in an apparent onesie being passed off as a beloved character. Them kids that ain't no Bluey. I don't even know who Bluey is. Judges with the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit denied Hunter Biden's thing with his trial, so he's got to go June 3rd. Dale Torman was charged by a moose while he and his friend were trying to find a moose, whatever, I don't know, but the moose took him down. I hate when that happens. Oh my God, I hate when I just click that thing and it just moves me over. It just messes up my flow. Oh, more rioters getting locked up. Convicted mass shooter Ethan Crumbley requested help from his parents to appeal his license conviction, but they denied his request, court documents said. Shoot, you got your parents locked up. That boy looked just like his father. After a mountain goats were removed into Washington State's Cascade Mountains, most die within years, bringing scientists' attention to broader threat of the species. Milwaukee news crew reporting on a fatal shooting on the south side of the city captured dramatic video Sunday night of a stolen sedan slamming into a parked minivan. Driver ran away. Diddy's being sued by this other model from 20 years ago. She said that she was like scouted out by him, and he promised her he'd make her famous, but instead ended up assaulting her. So she is suing him. Scarlett Johansson blasted Sam Altman and OpenAI this week after the company released a demo with new ChatGPT voices, including one that sounded eerily like her. Less than 10 seconds after officers responded, opened the door, police shot Young Yang in his parents' Koreatown home while he was holding a knife during a bipolar episode.
Basketball is back.
Alright, Biggie's over. Let me go to my other stuff. Alright, let's see. Louisiana lawmakers approve a bill that would add 2 medications commonly. You know what? I'm so sick of you, dude. I'm about to go into what I liked because it just drives me insane. Let's see what I like today.
Miserable and vulnerable. And rewind. Let me sit over here. I don't want to sit by here. A lot of men would rather be miserable and vulnerable. And what I mean by that is a lot of us suffer from the I'm cool syndrome. I'm good syndrome. When in reality, we know exactly what it is that we want from you, and we be hoping that you figuring it out one day instead of us just sitting you down and saying, look, baby, I need this from you. And a lot of women, especially a woman that's in a relationship, a woman that loves you, if you're able to have that kind of open communication, say, baby, I need, again, not want, not would like, not possibly, I need this from you. She gonna make it her mission to meet you there.
I mean, he's so true. Men have the hardest time, like, expressing their feelings, and I get it, but if y'all just tell us what y'all need, and it ain't, I know my husband be like, it ain't in the bedroom. That's all I'm gonna say. American Airlines is blaming a 9-year-old girl for being filmed by one of their flight attendants in the plane's bathroom.
So American Airlines is saying, don't blame us for Thompson's alleged perverted behavior, but they hired him and they put him in a position of supreme authority, which all flight attendants have on flights. Passengers, may I remind everybody, face federal penalties if they refuse to obey a flight attendant.
Exactly. In my view, it's have they no shame. You know, this happened on their flight. We understand that allegedly there were at least 5 victims of this flight attendant. This terrible thing happens on the flight, and what do? Now they try and wash their hands of it. Sorry, well, this is a risk you take when you fly. Yes, we may hire pedophiles. That's your risk. That's your risk when you fly. It is absolutely outrageous. They should be ashamed of themselves. And why, instead of filing these frivolous motions, in my view, don't they finally take responsibility for what happened? In the months since this happened, they have not even bothered to reach out to either family to ask, how are they doing? How are they?
You've seen it all. You come across another fruit or vegetable that's been made. These have been made. Are these lemonade apples? Meet your new favorite apple. It's telling you right here. Go to lemonadeapple.com, man. In case you didn't know, Granny Smiths are made. Also highly bred up for their size and sugar content. Organic or not, these things have been created. Just like your lemonade apple.
Dude, I know. But I like me a Granny Smith. so stupid, but it's just funny how mad they get, but he is stupid.
You almost knocked me down. You stepped on my brand new white Air Jordans that I just bought. And that's all you can say is, my bad, excuse me. Are you serious right now? I'll fuck you up twice, 2 times. 1 plus 2 times. 1 plus 1. What you doing in my neighborhood, on my block, on my side of the street? Right here. Who told you to buy property on my block, in my neighborhood, on my side of the street? Last time I checked, man, it's a free country. You can live wherever you want. This shoe's $200. $200? You can't even buy no. They look good before he did that. I think he did it on purpose. He even talked about your mama. Damn! Go back to Massachusetts. Man, look, I was born in Louisiana.
That's so funny. He reenacted that. Old school. Alright, let's see what TMZ's yapping about. 50 Cent sells Diddy doc to Netflix after bidding war. Oh my god, 50 Cent really did a doc. 50 making money off of this. Ian Zierberg, the dude from 90210 biker brawl, LAPD arrests 2 suspects. I guess he didn't get arrested. Chef Andrew Zimmerman rips new frozen foods for Ozempic users. It's messed up. Why, man? Are we supposed to be able to go to a restaurant every day? LaMelo Ball sued by young Hornets fans' family allegedly drove over the kid's foot and broke it with a car. Dang, he about to get paid though. Elvis Presley's great Flynn Dyson Bible is up for auction, found the night he died. Yeah, Kelly Rowland got into the security over in Cannes, the French security. They were trying to rush her along when she was taking a picture. Kelly was like, look. She was trying to be nice too, she really was. Aaron Rodgers says he's not running for vice president because he's not ready to retire from football. Do you even still got the juice, Aaron? They're trying to find out who Matthew Perry's drug man was in his death. NSYNC is gonna have a reunion, y'all. I get them so confused with Backstreet Boys. Stolen car, suspects pulls hit and run right in front of a news crew. Yeah, this Boeing 777. Yeah, my brain's on the fritz. Hits by severe turbulence that this person like flew all the way up in the air. That's what you see on this image right here. And they freaking died. The whole seat flew up. I was about to say, did they not have their seatbelt on? But Derek Chauvin is getting hit with another lawsuit. Some woman said he almost George Floyded her back in the day in 2020. I mean, she's suing for $99 million. I doubt he got that, but I don't know. One of the competitive eating legends retires, cites health reasons. Common said it's not his place to judge Diddy, the rapper. Dwayne Johnson transforms into Mark Kerr for a new movie role. And yeah, he does look like a white man. Don't look nothing like The Rock. That's crazy. Jennifer Garner sobs that her daughter's graduation was Brad, or what is his name? That name? I don't know what to do. This is how much I can't right now. I guess he had ketamine. Ben Affleck, that's the dude's name. Anyway, J-Lo went to a movie premiere alone, but she had her wedding ring on, y'all. 4 Seasons Baby is still going viral. Alright. Trying to think. Do I want to read one more news source or... Because sometimes the news be like... Oh, it was some crazy stuff that this comedian Little Duval shared. That's what I was going to share. Little Duval is going to hell for most of the stuff he shared today. But the fact that I'm going to replay it is pretty terrible. So, this was one that was just crazy. I just can't believe it, y'all. This was another one terrible one. Little Duval, and he's made these people mad because this one dude said he gonna fight him. Now that was good. See, they ain't playing with him. That is, what is sports? Let's see.
Now, do you have like anything in particular that is like a red flag for you where you're like, no, that's
If you're not submissive to me, I don't.
Exactly my point. I popped it because she was saying she needed a man to be submissive.
Now, do you have like...
That ain't me. That ain't never been me. So.
He's too turned?
Yeah. I'm too turned. Why do you need your man to be submissive?
Because I'm submissive to my man.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. I don't think two submissive people should be in a relationship. So like I'm gonna be definitely the one.
I think once again these young people are using the word submissive wrong. But I'm not even gonna go down that. To explain it is pointless. I know somebody gotta be buying Red Lobster. So this singer Lloyd, he sung to Ashanti's newborn baby, and some people was like, he gotta die. I don't know how I feel about that either. I mean, when I was pregnant, I wasn't crazy about people touching my belly, but I'm sure he had to have asked her permission. I know he just didn't do that. P. Diddy's first baby mama, Misa Halton, spoke out. She said that she's heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and her heart goes out to her. She knows exactly how it feels, and through empathy, it has triggered her own trauma. These young people were raised by women that want the best for them. We put God and education first and have always been united in our mutual effort to support their dreams. So the youngest ones do not have their mother here, and it has been our duty to support them. Their father needs help, and I'm praying that he truly does personal work and receives it. It's got to be hard navigating that with them children. They really do. Alright, y'all. I'm still not ready for Terrence Howard's conspiracy theories. I keep hearing they were just so crazy, and I just ain't. I don't definitely have the mental capacity to get into that. Alright, let's get into Reddit. How comfortable are you with nudity? I'm only comfortable with like me and my husband's and a baby that is mine. I'm not a nudity person. I was actually born nude, so I'm okay with it. I did a club sports most of my life as a kid, 4 years in Marine Corps, and a couple of decades of games. I've seen more cock than OnlyFans mom. Doesn't faze me. I was in the military too, but I just still don't. I'm not into seeing naked people. Like, I get it, we're all nude, but around my husband, anyone else, no. In the 60s, I made love to many, many women, often outdoors in the mud and in the rain. It's possible a man slipped in. There would be no way of knowing. At this point in my life, I wear clothes for other people's benefit. A nudist entered the chat and said, of course I'm comfortable. Depends. With my family in my home, pretty comfortable. In a grocery store, it's pretty uncomfortable. In a kindergarten, maximally uncomfortable. Somebody said giggity. Not at all outside of sex. I literally sleep with everything but my head and arms covered every night, even in the summer. Oh yeah, a lot of people love sleeping naked. I'm not into that either. When buying a home with something you thought was minor but has become the bane of your existence, or I talked to y'all enough about this. Let's see what other people are saying. Finding good people to do small jobs. Reputable companies don't like to waste time on small jobs, so it's usually you have to pick someone off the internet. I like that with some small job people. Yeah, finding contractors. Huge. We live in a 100-year-old house with a huge open basement, our washer and dryer in our basement. For some stupid reason, not only to them, the previous owners installed the washing machine and dryer on the opposite sides of the basement instead of side by side, normal people would have done. I bought one of those professional chrome laundry carts, and they had to go back and forth. That's funny. There's a path behind my kitchen window that separates the garden from the house. The path runs behind all the houses on the street and everybody has access. I wouldn't mind this, but our neighbors on each side are best friends, so they stand on the path directly outside our kitchen window when they chat. That would be annoying. Never buy a house where the kitchen, laundry room, and living room wall is shared with a master if you are a light sleeper. Single bathroom, yeah, I can do it. Don't use an inspector. Your realtor suggests to get one that has plumbing expertise. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about HOAs, but yeah, make sure you cool with them rules. What's a country that didn't exist when you were born? United Germany, Holy Roman Empire, Croatia, Ukraine, Lithuania, Czech Republic, Slovakia. Yeah, lots of countries. What worries you about modern dating? Being able to swipe through a veritable menu of people makes greener grass temptation that much stronger. I think it makes people less likely to cherish what they have. I've noticed a lot of people ditching their relationships when things gets a bit rough because they think there's someone better out there. Ghosting can really eat away at your self-esteem. I had a great conversation for a few days and we reached a simple place at a pizza shop. When I confirmed the day of the unmatch, he never responded. I felt humiliated just sitting in the lot. I can't figure out how to meet people anymore, apps or in real life. Every time I go out, whether it's to a bar or an event, I tell myself if I see someone who looks interesting that isn't part of a group, I'll go up and try and have a chat. There's never anyone in that group. I feel like I'm the only person who does things by myself now, and inserting myself into a group as a stranger is kind of a douche move. And yeah, people don't organically meeting each other no more. The increasing tendency to change partners very often. No one wants to put in effort into relationships and work through difficulties. It gets hard. If it gets hard, they're done. Listen, relationships are hard work. I couldn't even imagine having to re-meet somebody and care about their life. Because there's going to be annoying things about them, but it's like, yeah. Gotta be perfect on day one, no chance to make a mistake or take missteps or to spend time learning about someone or allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Nope. One flat conversation, one bad restaurant pick, bad in bed the first time, replaced by one of many in the queue. Yep. What's the funniest your mama joke you know? Your mama's so skinny she can hula hoop with a Cheerio. I don't know what happened to him. Your mama's so fat she had a threesome and two dudes never met. Your mama's so ugly her blowjobs count as anal. Your mama's so ugly her partridges hang themselves. Your mama's so ugly your dad wakes up with morning wouldn't. Morning wouldn't. Your mama's so fat she walked out of the house with high heels on and came back with flip-flops. Your mama's so fat when I told her to haul ass she had to make 2 trips. Your mama's so fat she went on a diet and caused a recession. Your mama's so fat she fell out both sides of the bed at the same time. Your mama's so fat she has to iron her short shirts in the driveway. Your mama's so fat every time she turns around it's her birthday. Stupid. Your mama's such a bad cook the flies fix the hole in the screen door. Your mama's so ugly her dildo went limp. Your mama's so fat sorting hat put her in a Waffle House. Your mama's so dumb she studied for a urine test. Your mama's so fat when I imagine her in my head, my neck broke. Your mama jokes are old, cheap, and have been done a million times just like your mama. Dang. The earth was flat until they buried your mother. Your mama's so old she got a separate entrance for... No, I'm not reading that. See? You gotta always go crazy. Ladies of Reddit, what's something guys dislike about themselves that you actually don't mind? My husband shaves part of his facial hair that I like, but he don't. I won't say what it is, but I always tell him when he gets old, I'm gonna grow it out. I love it when a guy starts yapping about things he loves. If they can't figure out something to say, they ask me for help. I love trying to solve the mystery of being a helpful assistant. When they're overly affectionate, like hugs and kisses, whatnot, I love my man being a little clingy. Premature ejaculation, as long as there's a round 2, I don't care. No round 2. That's it. That's all. I don't know if it's God's problem or a human problem, but I encourage guys to be silly as they are. No need to hide. Yes, I like silly people. I think most men get sexier as they start to go gray. I love gray hair. I always tell my husband has yet to fully go gray at all. And I'm like really excited for him to get gray hair. Alright, let's get into these. Am I the a-hole? Am I the a-hole for calling the cops on my daughter's father after him and his family members called my daughter sexy? So she says, posting anonymous on a throwaway to say my identity. I'm seriously losing my mind, guys, and I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I'm panicking and I don't know what to do. I'm 19. I just gave birth 2 weeks ago to my daughter. My baby's dad and mom have been super controlling of my interactions with my baby since I gave birth. If I try putting her in a cute outfit, they pinch it and throw a giant fit. If I go change her diaper, my baby's dad pushing me out the way and says he's doing it. I went to brush her hair with her soft brush as for her bath that he insisted on doing. They won't let me breastfeed because they said, girl, yeah, you need to call the police and get out of the house. It's bigger than that. Somebody said get a lawyer and a copy of a police report if you still can. Try to breastfeed. They had no right to keep you from doing that. Not the a-hole, even before they sexualize a newborn baby, keeping you from her and demanding you obey their unfounded parenting quirks without question were already completely unacceptable. Am I the a-hole for calling my sister-in-law to pay her own breakfast bill? My father-in-law has breakfast every Saturday morning at a restaurant. He gets there at 6 a.m. when they open and usually stays till 8:30 or so. His kids and grandkids drop in and out. Most do not stay the whole time, and they either pay their own checks on the way or leave him cash to cover their bills, and he pays before he leaves. Last Saturday, I went late, and I crossed him leaving. My wife and daughters waited for me. I ordered, and they chatted while I ate. They headed home while I went to the counter to pay the check. It was $171. I immediately asked for itemized receipt, and after a bit of hesitation, the waitress provided it. I took one look and knew I had been stuck with my sister-in-law's check too. The waitress confirmed that she had been there early and didn't pay before leaving. The waitress assumed someone else would pay for it, and they sometimes do. I requested several checks. My family of 4 was $60. Sister-in-law's family of 3 was $111. The manager came over to discuss the situation, said I could pay. Sister-in-law can come in 30 minutes to pay, or he would call the police. I called the sister-in-law, and she said she was out of town and asked me to pay, and she paid me back. I told her she could Venmo or Cash at me. She asked the total. I told her. Then she asked what her share was. I told her, and we had separate checks. She didn't understand how breakfast for 3 was $111. I read the ticket. I'm not reading all that. She said she didn't understand how I added up. Girl, you was just in there eating and didn't care. Anyway, so... no, you're not the a-hole. Somebody said good on you is selfish and sneaky what she did. She's in there ordering that food like it was free and to leave an old man with a bill. Everybody said she knew exactly what she was doing. Alright, I'm going to read one more because you know my voice is getting cracky. What do I want to read? None of them. None of them. Let's get into these story times, y'all.
Stand right there. You know the car for me? Put your hands on the car.
this ex-church leader gets caught with a 6-year-old in the backseat. He had more excuses than somebody that's about to go to the penitentiary.
Time to give the vibe.
Is it cheating if a man buys a woman he works with breakfast?
If I hit you with my left hand, knowing I'm right-handed, did you still get hit?
Is it cheating?
Exactly. Don't try that.
I'll say that again. Speak what you seek until you see what you say. Because those are your energies are coming out. And as long as you stay maintained on that, working with those 6 characteristics that we're given in our conscious mind, the will, which is the focus, the imagination, which is your vision, your perception, which is the way that you see the world, you perceive the world, and that can be changed by new information coming in. Then there's your reasoning, your discernment. You can accept or you can reject things that are coming at you, information that's coming in. You can say, oh, no, I don't agree with that. No, I'm not with that. Oh, yes, I agree with that. Because there's something inside of you that will harmonize you with that. The next is your intuition. The things go bump in the night. It gives you goosebumps. You know, you walk into a room and you feel the energies of the room and say, oh, this is not good, you know. And it's not good if you feel.
Trust your senses.
I literally just threw up on the side of the road.
Lucky for me, that was just the beginning, because later that night, the room didn't stop spinning. I didn't stop spinning, and in fact, I was in the fetal position in my bathroom by the toilet, unable to keep anything inside of me. And you know, when I went to bed and I woke up in the morning and the room was still spinning, I decided it was time to take a trip to urgent care. It was the fact that I was so unsteady I could barely walk straight, and when I got back to the room, I was sitting up, and the only way I could find relief is to keep my eyes closed, but even then, I was still so incredibly dizzy. Do you know that feeling when you get out of bed in the morning and you get up too quickly? That's exactly how I felt, but imagine that being a continuous feeling for hours throughout the day. Even laying down, it still gave me barely any relief. The nurse practitioner ended up taking a urine sample, drawing my blood, and taking my blood pressure. I still didn't get a definitive answer, but I really concluded that I had some type of temporary vertigo because this was just unreal for me. I was still unsure to eat anything because of my previous experience yesterday, but I ended up taking a few bites of a salad from Sweetgreen, and I got juices from Whole Foods, and then I was off to CVS to get this medication that the nurse practitioner prescribed for me to help with my dizziness and nausea. I was definitely moving too fast for my body wanted because my walk was so unsteady. I felt like while I was walking, the ground was like slowly shifting, which didn't help my experience, but finally I got to the pharmacy. While I was waiting in line, another customer came up and she was complimenting my shoes, and she even took a pic of my shoes because she wanted to get herself a pair. I thought that was so cute and it made my day. I ended up getting my medicine and heading home. Finally finished my salad and I decided to take one of the pills, and I really just spent the rest of the day spinning in my bed. Really take this as a forewarning to, yes, try new things and be open to new experiences, but
She made me dizzy with that camera. tore it up. That's the brown for. Those kids are really talented. And you know I gotta end it on that. Because he first loved me and you and you and you and me and you and you. Listen, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Get some rest. And I'll be back.